It's finally here. On Sky Sports' final Monday Night Football show of the season, defender-turned-pundit duo Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville sat down to dissect their end-of-season awards as the 2023-24 Premier League nears its conclusion. Although neither Manchester United nor Liverpool are involved in the Premier League's concluding run-in, the lovable duo still selected their player of the season, young player of the season, signing of the season, manager of the season, surprise of the season and game of the season after Aston Villa's 3-3 draw with Liverpool. After discussing the highly entertaining six-goal thriller at Villa, the pair, who are one of football's most famous duo of enemies that became friends, sat down with presenter Dave Jones to run through their selections. In case you missed it, here are their respective selections for each award below. Jamie Carragher's team of the season. Off the bat, Carragher went for a back three system, which sported Arsenal duo Gabriel and William Saliba and his very own Virgil van Dijk, who has enjoyed a resurgence to the top of his game this season, as the central centre-back. Behind them, putting club bias aside, the former Liverpool man put Everton and England shot-stopper Jordan Pickford between the sticks, although Jones joked that he had included Emiliano Martinez prior to his howler against Liverpool, opting for a two-man base of Manchester City's Rodri and Declan Rice of Arsenal. Carragher, who played 737 games in a Liverpool strip, sung the praises of two of the best midfielders in world football and caveated his formation by explaining that's how teams play in-game, in front of the midfield double pivot. Carragher included Kevin De Bruyne and Martin Odegaard as the two roaming attacking midfielders and partnered them with Chelsea goal machine Cole Palmer on the right and Ballon d'Or 2024 contender Phil Foden on the left-hand side. Incredibly, the former defender went for Ollie Watkins through the middle, snubbing none other than Erling Haaland, Gary Neville's team of the season, suggesting that one Aston Villa star needed to make it in thanks to their Champions League charge. He picked Emiliano Martinez despite his worrying display against Liverpool. After opting for Arsenal's versatile monster Ben White, who has enjoyed a quietly brilliant season under Mikel Arteta, on the right, Neville's left-sided defender was Tottenham Hotspur's Destiny Udogie. Despite his extended period on the treatment table, much like Carragher, Neville went for Arsenal's centre-back partnership to form the bedrock of his team of the season, while Van Dijk missed out. A traditional midfield three of Rice, Odegaard and Rodri is what Neville opted for, with all three enjoying world-beating campaigns for Arsenal and Manchester City, respectively. Palmer and Foden make up Neville's wide-man duo but, contrary to his Liverpool counterpart, he chose Haaland, who has currently scored 25 goals in the league, to lead his line. Player of the season, pair disagreed over Odegaard and Foden, one of many Manchester City rays of lights this campaign. Stockport-born Foden was Carragher's choice as the standout performer in the English top flight. The level of output from a roaming position he's managed has been special, and with Euro 2024 round the corner, there's no doubt that he'll be one of the first names on Gareth Southgate's team sheet. Likening him to Arsenal's answer to De Bruyne, former Manchester United captain Neville chose Odegaard to be his player of the season. Galvanized by the captain's armband, the Norway international has been indispensable under Arteta's tenure thanks to his creative exploits. Young player of the season, both chose Palmer. The pair were in agreement for the young player of the season. It was Chelsea's Palmer, who made the jump from boyhood club Manchester City in the summer. Many eyebrows were raised when the Englishman moved to the capital after failing to cement a place under Guardiola, but what a decision it has proven to be. Currently boasting 21 goals and 10 assists, with those tallies only poised to increase, nobody could have foreseen how imperative he'd be to the Blues' fortunes this season. From important goals to standout performances, you have to wonder where Mauricio Pochettino's side would be without the dazzling youngster. Signing of the season, both went for Arsenal star Declan Rice. Just like the young player of the season vote, the presenter duo found themselves with the same answer, Arsenal enforcer Declan Rice. Another ace expected to be paramount to England's aspirations in Germany this summer. The £100 million spent on Rice's signature is now seemingly one of the signings of the summer, a transformative acquisition. The former West Ham United skipper has weighed in with his fair share of goals, while his defensive nous and attacking intent cannot be undermined. Expected to be a reliable figure in North London for many years to come, Rice could prove to be the final piece of Arteta's title-chasing puzzle. Best newcomer, Carragher selected Bournemouth manager Andoni Iraola. Carragher and Neville perceived this one a tad different to one another. The former went down the managerial route, picking Bournemouth chief Andoni Iraola after a topsy-turvy start on the south coast. The Spaniard has transformed the Cherries into a formidable force, with them looking to break into the top half of the table. Neville's choice came from a player point of view, and he picked West Ham's new boy, Mohamed Kudus. Acquired to replace some of Rice's East London-based brilliance from last campaign, the Ghanaian has gone under the radar with 7 goals and 6 assists to boot in the league. Still just 23 years of age, Kudus' future looks extremely bright. Best coaching performance, 1 vote for Deitch and 1 for Arteta. When tasked with picking their best coaching performance of the season, Neville chose Sean Dyche's momentous victory over Carragher's former side, Liverpool. With their backs against the wall, the former Red Devil praised the veteran Englishman for securing Premier League security but, more importantly, for doing so against Liverpool. Carragher's choice was based on a holistic point of view, choosing Arteta for his all-round performance, from start to finish. He praised the signings of Rice and Kai Havertz and explained the signing of David Raya was a statement of his intent, and that, he believed, was a sign of things to come from the Spanish tactician. Biggest overachievers, Bournemouth and Villa chosen. In terms of the Premier League's overachievers, the pair were split in their opinion. Neville picked Bournemouth, a team he had previously bashed, after Iraola's inaugural season at the helm has gone on to shock pundits and fans alike with them becoming one of the English top-flight's darlings. Carragher went more obvious and picked Champions League chasing Aston Villa. The job Emery has managed at Villa Park has been commendable, taking them from being threatened by the prospect to relegation to potentially rubbing shoulders with the Continent's league outfits. It's been an incredible story so far, and the Spaniard, permitting he remains, is just getting started it seems. Biggest underachievers, unanimous decision over Manchester United. This one is no surprise. Despite Neville's club allegiances, he sadly was forced to pick Manchester United, who currently sit in 8th spot. Erik ten Hag's second season in the Old Trafford hot seat has been littered with an array of negative performances and subsequent results, and his job security is now at risk as the summer transfer window looms.